Yeah, you already know what it is. Your boy Skeebo, shake back, shout a big bad boss, whatever you want to call me. And I'm jumping off the porch with dirty glove bastard. You already know what it is.
My cut doing 50, the judge out to get me. Would've been a robber, but the pool up for with me. People in the vibe.
All right, so we got Skeebo jumping off the porch with us today.
Yeah, you already know what it is. What it is, my boy?
Man, I'm feeling great. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Up here in the A, you feel me? Moving around in motion. You already know.
For sure, man. Yeah, I appreciate you coming by. Go ahead and introduce everyone sitting behind you today, too, man.
Man, I got my boy Mayhem right here. Then my boy Willie Mays, then V8 Marlowe. Lakeside Auto, you feel me? You know, little bro Poody, you feel me? Y'all already know.
For sure, man. That's what's good, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, what else you got shaking in Atlanta, man? What else you got playing while you out here?
Oh shit, man. Studio, finna shoot a video up this bitch while I'm up here too, you feel me? I'm just working, you know what I'm saying? About to fuck around, hit the strip club, hit the flame or something like that, you feel me?
There you go. Yeah, there's plenty to do in Atlanta, man. You know, we still wide open up here.
Man, I ain't been up this bitch since like 2019, like.
Oh, for real?
I came up here last year, but it was like in and out, so I ain't really do much type shit, you feel me? But like I'm trying to see what's going on, you feel me?
I dig that, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's a brand new year, so how you feeling about 2022, man?
Man, I feel like it's gonna be a lot of shit going on in 2022. Like I'm just ready to see. I know what I'm on, you feel me? Like I'm working, like I'm in motion, you feel me? It's like the same shit I was on, like ending my year last year, it's just coming into this bitch like harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Perfecting everything I got planned, you feel me?
Yeah, I dig that.
Yeah.
And how did 2021 go for you, man? Did you have a good year last year, or ups and downs?
Shit, I mean, you know, it was ups and downs, but overall, it was a good year, you feel me? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that bit was a good year, you feel me? In all areas of life, you feel me? Like, it was ups and downs and shit, but everything worked out for the best.
Okay, I dig that, man.
Sure.
All right, so you know you're from Daytona, man. I had a few people from Daytona sit on this porch, man. So,
Yeah.
Man, go ahead and talk about the culture and what life's like out there, man. Because I think people just know like the beach, but I know it goes down out there.
Yeah, man. Like, man, I swear to God, I feel like Daytona, that shit, it definitely got like its own culture. Like most people, like you say, they only know that bitch for like the beach, the bike week, spring break shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like we got a little documentary called The Other Side of the Bridge, you feel me? It's like a whole nother life, like, well, I'm from like majority of the people, like we down there don't even go to the beach, you feel me? So it's like, it's a total difference, you feel me? Like it, you know, it depends on, like at a certain point of time, it was a lot of shit going on there, you feel me? Like when I was growing up, like, I used to see a lot of shit like BET, MTV, they used to come down that bitch for like spring break and shit. But like over the years, you know what I'm saying, like shit done kind of like slowed up, you feel me? It's still motion going on down there, but people just kind of like stay out the way type shit now, you feel me?
Yeah.
Well,
you feel like that's just because of everything that's been going on out there? Cause
yeah, like, man, I know that the change, like in my city, it was like at a certain point of time, it was like then in like 05, it was like a lot of drugs, things and shit that was happening, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people on the streets like getting put away for like years, you feel me? Like 20s and 30s, they catching long ass time. So eventually over time, just so many people just got took off the streets, you feel me? So it's like the people that's left, you know, everybody just really like trying to stay out of the way because the laws, that shit like so hard. You can't really do a lot of shit around there like that you can do in other cities, you know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta like stay low key type shit because it's so small, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and they trying to protect them tourist dollars too, man.
Yeah,
that's what it's really about.
Like, yeah, see, cause like, you know, that's what they want to paint it as. It's like, it's a tourist city. You feel me? Like people come down there, you feel me, for that, but you know, it's a whole, like I said, it's just like a whole nother like lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? On the other side of the bridge, like I say, shit, people where I'm from, like I'm from the Isle, you feel me? But like the whole city type shit, you feel me, from the south to the west, it's like a different culture, you feel me? Like, yeah.
No, I got you, man. So what was your childhood like? Like what were you into as a kid growing up out there?
Shit, like, you mean, man, listen, I feel like I done had so many phases, phases, you feel me, of my childhood, so it depends on like, early phases, you know, as a kid, you know, I'm just a regular kid, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out life, you know what I'm saying? I'm just living. But, you know, getting to a certain point of like my teenage years, you feel me? Like that's when, you know, I kind of started getting into other shit, you feel me? Like,
That's when you was off the porch, huh?
basically, you feel me? Like, so that's when like, I don't know, like a lot of shit changed, you feel me? Like around like my 13, 14, 15 years, you feel me? I was into a lot of shit. So I felt like I ain't really have like the same childhood everybody else did. Like in my high school, I ain't go to like proms and none of this shit. I barely went to school. So it's like, I don't know. I be looking back like, damn, I wish I would've did that shit now as I got older, but like then I went on that shit. I felt like I was grown and I was legit, you feel me?
Did you have much guidance out there at the time? Was there OGs? Did you have any family members out there to be like, all right, don't be fucking up like this way though?
Man, see, like I had like my uncle, you feel me, like my Uncle Dad, you feel me, like he guided me, but he guided me on some shit like, not on no wrong shit, you feel me, but he molded me on some street shit down there, you know what I'm saying, but he always told me the right thing to do. But when I got to a certain age, you feel me, it's like, I just started doing like what I wanted to do. It wasn't by what nobody done told me, you feel me? I just had to like experience certain shit for myself, you know what I'm saying? So, and then what we was on at the time, like a lot of people down there ain't really want to be around us. So like we ain't have like the OGs like the guide us type shit, cause niggas was down there like, they ain't really want to fuck with us, you know what I'm saying? They had their reasons, you know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, the type of shit that we was on at the time, you feel me? But it's like, I done had to, like me and my dogs, we learning like, we all raised each other, you feel me? Like, we had to just bump our head, like figure that shit out, you feel me?
Yeah, sometimes that experience, that'd be your best teacher anyway.
Yeah, that's like, nah, it's like, man, they done been through so much shit. Like, I can tell my little dog, like certain shit, you feel me? Cause I done like experienced a lot of shit. I done bumped my head, I done did a lot of shit, you feel me? But like I done learned from it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like that game, like this ain't shit nobody told me, you feel me? I can tell you like this shit from experience, you feel me?
Yeah, I dig that. And you, man, that suffered a lot of tragedy too, man, from the EPK, man. So your girlfriend passed away, close friend got killed, and your best friend went to prison too, man.
Yeah, man, that shit happened like, it's so crazy. I felt like, when all that shit was going on, bro, I felt like I was having like karma type shit, you feel me? It was like so much shit happening back to back. This all before I turned like 18, you feel me, type shit, you feel me? Everything happened back to back. It's like my girl, she died in a car accident and shit, you feel me? Like in March. Couple months later, my homeboy get killed in a robbery gone bad, you know what I'm saying? And then like a couple months later, like my best friend Quad, you feel me? This who I then like started doing the music with, everything with him, you feel me? He ended up like going to prison, like going to the feds for like 10 years type shit. Like all this shit was happening like back to back to back to back, you feel me? But, you know, as I got older, I started looking at it, I'm like, damn, that's probably because of certain energy that I put out at the time, you know what I'm saying? Or just what we was on, you feel me? Like, but yeah, that shit crazy, you feel me? But all that shit just, you know, that shit done molded me and made me who I am, you feel me?
Yeah. What inspired you to keep pushing that, man? Because going through all that at such a short time, that could break a person too, man.
Shit, really like, it was like me having a daughter, like, when I had a daughter, you know what I'm saying? That's what made me like, cause before I had my jit, you feel me? Like I was on some shit, like I ain't really care, like by life type shit, you feel me? Like I felt like I was on some other shit, you feel me? Like I just felt like I ain't really had like nothing to live for, you feel me? So high, like I was just, you feel me, out here in the world basically, you feel me? Like doing whatever, you feel me? But it's like when I had my jit, that shit like changed my whole like perspective, you feel me? Like I'm knowing, okay, like this shit ain't just like about me no more, you feel me? I got like a little girl, you feel me? So it's like I'm on some shit, I gotta make sure I'm there to like take care of her. Like I don't never want her to go through the shit that I went through, you feel me? So it's like I go hard and make sure like I'm gonna be straight so she can be straight, you feel me? So it's like that's one of my main like motivations to keep going like through whatever, you feel me? Like I'm gonna always keep going, you feel me?
Got to be there for the kids, man.
For
Definitely,
sure.
man. But definitely make you want to boss up and, you know.
Hell yeah, you got to, man. Niggas out here playing, man. Niggas ain't even take care of their kids, you feel me? Gotta handle that.
Yeah. So what had inspired you to start making music at first?
Shit, really like just like being legit. Like I always like listening to music, like my like stepdad and shit. I remember being legit, like him having like Hot Boy CDs. The first Hot Boy CDs, I'm listening to Cash Money, all this shit, Lil Wayne, BG Juvie, and I remember I seen fucking BG Bling Bling video. Like I'm legit, like this on BET. I'm in the living room, I see this bitch and look like they just on that bitch with the money, the girls, the car, like they just on that bitch living life. Like that was like the shit that made me be like, damn, I want to try this shit. And I see Lil Wayne on this bitch. He was young, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, I want to try this shit, you feel me? Like that shit look cool, you feel me? But as I got older, like I put that shit in my mind, like when I'm like 8, like I want to be a rapper, like from seeing them. But it's like I ain't started like taking that shit serious till like later, like you know what I'm saying. Like as far as like trying to write raps and getting in the studio and shit, probably like 11. Got in the studio like at 13, 14 and shit.
That's still
like,
pretty young though.
Yeah, you feel me? Like me and my boy Quad, like we was on some shit, like. But we were moving around then, like in the street, like you feel me? We hopped out the porch, like. You know what I'm saying, around like that time. So like our music, like people gravitated towards that shit cause they were like, man, for y'all to be that age, you feel me? Like y'all rapping some real shit, you feel me? Like, but that's cause that shit was like authentic, you feel me?
And you caught a buzz while you were still in school though, right?
Yeah, like, hell yeah, cause like I had been, like I say, me and my boy Quad, we had, through like out the years, like we'll make like songs just like on MySpace and shit was popping. So I mean we had like these 2 songs. We put them bitches on MySpace. Like people always fuck with it. Like people knew I rapped, I made music, you feel me? Like throughout whatever, cause we just started like so young. So like every probably like year or 2 we'll like put out a song type shit or whatever. But then it's just like we ended up taking this shit like kind of serious, you feel me? Like around like 16, you feel me? Like that's when I really started like working and like people started like gravitating to my shit, you feel me? Like, cause it started from the like the YouTubes and shit, you feel me? And we started like passing out our CDs. Like people knew us in the streets and shit too. So it's like the music, everything just like came together, you know what I'm saying? Like from people fucking with us while we was in school and all that type shit. But a lot of the older people fuck with me cause like of who I was around type shit, like how we moving around, you feel me? So they knowing my shit in the streets and then I'm still going to school too, you feel me? So of course they fucking with my shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it all ended up like coming together, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah.
How'd you get the name Skeebo? What does that mean?
Now, my sister gave me that shit, man, when I was legit. It's so crazy, like, the name is really, like, it's fucked up, you feel me? It mean, like, if you look up the name, that shit mean little kid that you want to punch in the face. I don't know if this is where she get that shit from, you feel me? But that's like, she always called me that name, you know what I'm saying? Like, she just always called me that type shit, you feel me? And, like, when I started rapping, you feel me? I was like, damn. I'ma just use that shit, you feel me, like as my rap name, cause like that's what she just like always called me. It was like a name like I always had. She always talking about she want her percentage for my name and shit, you feel me, but you know.
And you got your own label, right? Bag Boss?
Hell, Bad Boss Entertainment, hell yeah, that was it, yeah.
So how did that all come about, man?
Man, shit, it's a oh well. Me and my boy Otto, you feel me? Me, him, and this dude I used to hang with named Skeebo, you feel me? We had this thing called like Bad Boys and shit. We was like a group, you feel me? Like me and him like rap. We got like a little mixtape and all this shit, you feel me? It went from Bad Boys like to Bad Boss, like on some shit like, you know, like the transition type shit, you feel me? Like, you know, like the transition, you feel me? Like, yeah, like from like on some Boys and Men type shit, you feel me? And I had this song I ended up making this song called like Bad Boss, you feel me? Like at the time, like this is what we gonna represent, like, cause you feel me? Like shit, that's the name, it just sounded like hard, you feel me? So it's like we came up with like this whole campaign, you feel me? And it's like shit, we had like this clothing line shit type too. So like my boy, he was gonna run the clothing line, I'm gonna do the entertainment part, you feel me? And shit, that's how, cause I was already doing music, you feel me? Like, so that's how that shit like really like came about, you know what I'm saying? Of like starting the label, you know what I'm saying?
Any other artists on the label right now?
Shit, like right now, you feel me? You know, Lakeside Auto, like we CEOs, you feel me? Other label, you know what I'm saying? Like, but we both artists, you know what I'm saying? But, and you know, he had a little North Side. He locked up right now, man. He 13, you feel me? He the hardest jet, like, to me, you feel me? Like, with music, you know what I'm saying? But he locked up right now, but as far as right now, we the only artists right now.
Okay. So what's some of your goals for the label? What are you trying to accomplish out of this?
Man, I'm trying to have like longevity in the game, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to like stamp my brand, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to stamp this bitch like in the game, you feel me? To where, cause like really, I'm trying to get on, but I'm trying to like put other people on, you feel me? Like, I'm trying to put other people in position, you feel me? So I'm trying to have my label be like that foundation, you feel me? Like where you can come to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you got talent, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make this shit happen, you feel me? Like I'm trying to have like longevity in this shit for real, you feel me? I wanna have one of the biggest labels, you feel me? Like I'm on some shit, like I'm trying to go all the way with this shit. I'm trying to have artists going diamond, platinum type shit, you feel me? Like that's the vision that I see, you feel me? And, you know, I know it's all in due time, you feel me? Like just working and shit, keep grinding.
I dig that.
There you go.
So how long you been knowing Poody, and how'd you guys link up, man?
Shit, I've been knowing a little bro like 2018, like man, it's so crazy, like how I seen little bro. I'm at Lake House. Like at the time, like I'm kind of like doing music and shit. I had just went viral on Say Cheese, so I'm checking my Say Cheese post to see like the comments on that bitch. I'm just seeing what them bitches doing. But I see Lil Bro on that bitch. He in the back of a truck. He was rapping and shit. He was rapping to like a Meat Mill beat type shit. But that bitch had went like viral. That bitch like 100,000 I seen. Goddamn, it was Meat. It was a lot of niggas commenting under that shit, you feel me? And I'm like, damn, I say, bro, you know Lil Bro? I say, he from Orlando. He said, oh yeah, that Poody, he from Coffee Shores, I know. I say, well, Jit, I finna blow type shit or whatever. Long story short, like, man, it really ain't no goddamn, I gotta tell the whole story, but it's like, I gotta tell the whole story. All right, so my boy Jimbo, you feel me? He on tight work management type shit. He used to work for Dollars and Deals, you feel me? That's who Kodak used to be signed to or whatever. So they were like looking for other artists, you know what I'm saying? And at the time, like it's like shit, the old kind of like had they wave going on, you feel me? And I think they were trying to sign like Glock 9 type shit, you feel me? And they was trying to get Lil Bro to go holler at him, you feel me? Cause they know he from Orlando. Like I'm from Daytona, but he from Orlando shit. So he know like people in Orlando, you feel me? But I think like when he went to holler at him, like he already had like a situation type shit or whatever. So bro like, damn, man, we need an artist. Like who the next artist? We all like, Lil Poody, like we just like Poody, you feel me? Type shit or whatever. You feel me? So like he go get him, you feel me? Like tell him whatever, you know what I'm saying? They come back and they end up meeting. He like my boy Jimbo, you feel me? Like Jimbo, that's like my big brother, you feel me? Type shit. So they end up coming to an agreement about him managing Poody type shit or whatever, you feel me? And it's just like shit, nigga been locked in like ever since, you feel me? Just cause that shit like family, you feel me? It's like that shit just like natural, you feel me? It just natural, you feel me?
I got you, man.
Yeah.
So what's the music scene like in Daytona right now, man? It seems like there's a lot of artists out there.
Man, I swear to God, I feel like Daytona got like a hard ass music scene. I feel like it's so much talent there, it just ain't like no light on that bitch. Like it's a lot of artists like that. I listen to a lot of Daytona shit, you feel me? Like, listening to niggas like goddamn Q, goddamn, you got Big Steve, Talk Boy, you goddamn Dre Neal, Pud. There's a lot of niggas like that's hard. Like, I feel like niggas hard, you feel me? It's like a whole culture. We got Super Weird, Free my boy Weird. They just gave my boy a 50 piece, you feel me? But it's like we got like our own, I feel like it's our own genre of music called like Lane Life music, you feel me? It's like these niggas like, it's like you'll have to understand the culture of how we live to understand the music. Not really, cause the music it's gonna like take your ass on a journey, you feel me? Like when you hear it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that shit just, it's just untapped into, you feel me? But I feel like when that shit catch on, like, it's gonna be like a problem, cause there's so much talent around that bitch. Like, not even just in music. It's like, it's a lot of shit. It's shit going on. It's people with a lot of like dreams and shit, you feel me? And it's like they trying to make it happen, you feel me? I feel like it's just gonna take that one person to bust the door down, you know what I'm saying? And once that shit happen, it's like, man, I feel like we can take over the world, you feel me?
Yeah, how important is it for you to move around to these other cities then, like Orlando and Atlanta?
That shit major, like, me, like, that's what I'm on, you feel me? Like, I move around, like, I be in the old Pompano, Tampa, St. Pete, Talent. Like, I'ma move around, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit play a big part, you feel me? Cause really, like, in my city, it's like, you know, they gonna fuck with you feel me? But it's like, they see outside fucking with you feel me? Like, you know, they gonna fuck with you way harder, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. Like, that's just how that shit go. And it's just like, really, you know, you gotta move around. It ain't too much shit you can do in your city. Like, you get to a certain point in your city, like, you done did everything. It's like, you gotta go expand, you feel me? It's like, you gotta go learn new shit, you feel me? Explore new land, you feel me? Like, just stay in motion. Like, I feel like that's the only way like shit really like happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just sit around in the city, you feel me? That shit ain't really going. I don't feel like that shit get you nowhere, you feel me? That shit get your ass caught up, you feel me? Like, that's about it, you feel me?
No, that's real right there, man.
Yeah.
All right, so you got the new project out right now, man. Bag Boss Business, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I feel like that be hard, like the street fucking with that shit, you feel me? Like, that be hard, I ain't gonna lie.
Well, what's the fans been saying so far? Look like they fucking with it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, man, I put that bitch out, everybody hit me up, they like, man, this bitch hard, no skips, you feel me? Like, nigga ain't gotta skip nothing, you feel me? Like, that bitch hard, like, everybody, they saying like they're my best, like, project to date, you feel me? Like, I've been dropping shit, like, all throughout the years, you feel me? But they just like, bro, your shit getting better, like, this shit need to be heard, like, for real, like, you need to get this shit out here, you feel me? Like, it's like, that shit just growing. It's like, every project I drop, it's like that shit grow more, you feel me? It's organic though, you feel me? It's like just over the years, you feel me? That shit like building up, you know what I'm saying? But streets fucking with it, they just want me to keep going, you feel me?
Yeah, the song with Jimbo World, that shit going crazy, man. They get it how you live.
Yeah, that's my boy, man. Like, it's so crazy, nigga had that song for so long, like, nigga had that song probably like for like a year before we shot the video, bro. Like, every time, bro, see me like, bro, we gonna shoot the video, but like, cause I wasn't really as focused on the music at the time, you feel me? But it's like, that shit end up coming together and yeah, that bit, the street fucking with it. I fuck with Jimmy, you feel me?
Yeah, nah, he's solid, man. You and Poody got that Get Filthy too, man.
Yeah, that bit hard, you feel me? Like, that shit, and it's so crazy, like, with that shit, bro, I had already had this song, like, when I was doing the song, you feel me? Like, I'm like, damn, this bitch hard, you feel me? I'm like, damn, I'm like, little bro, I was like, bro, I know little bro snap on that bitch. But I really on some shit, like, I don't really, feel me? Like, I don't really be like asking little bro, like, to do shit, like, on no music shit, you feel me? Like, I don't really, you feel me? I don't be on that shit, you feel me? I just be like chilling type shit or whatever. So I was like, man, I ain't finna say nothing to his ass, you feel me? Man, we together one day, we riding. I got my posters and shit in the car, you feel me? He like, damn, bro, you doing that shit, ooh. He like, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I gotta do one with you, feel me, type shit, you feel me, whatever. So as soon as he said that shit, I'm like, oh yeah? I'm like, bitch, I already got the song in my head. I'm like, shit, you can get on them motherfucker right here. Cause I had recorded the song. I ain't recorded it. I had put that bitch on Instagram, like rapping it in my car, you feel me? Like people was fucking with that shit already, you feel me? But I'm like, damn, but I know little bro slide on that bitch. So when he said that, I'm like, yeah, this bitch right here, like here, get on this bitch. And he was fucking with it, you feel me? And, man, we knocked that bitch out 2 days later, you feel me?
Nah, that shit hard right there, man.
Yeah, pretty straight.
Yeah. You just dropped that Gas Man video, man.
Yeah. That bitch, that's one of my favorite songs, you feel me? Like I feel like people sleep on that bitch, but that bitch hard, you feel me? I feel like that's one of my favorite songs, videos, you feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? But
what's the next video you plan to drop off of there?
Man, I think I'm finna do the shit with me and Skeebo make Flurry, you feel me? But I'm finna shoot another video, like, yeah, off of that, I'm finna do the one with me and Skeebo make Flurry, you feel me? I'm finna shoot one today, but this finna be some whole other shit, you feel me?
It's not even on the project, huh?
Nah, yeah, there's some whole other shit, you feel me? Like, nigga I got shit lined up, man.
So have you started on the next project, or you kind of just stacking songs, just recording right now?
Like right now, I'm just like working, you feel me? Like I'm trying to like I'm finna shoot a lot of video. I'm down there finna shoot every fucking song, like a video to every song on the Bad About Business, you feel me? Like I'm finna like try to exercise that shit, you feel me? And mix it in like with some new songs, you know what I'm saying? Like I probably ain't finna drop like another project so soon, you feel me? I'm trying to like get the, you know what I'm saying, get the rotation going like a little more, you feel me? And killing with the visuals. You feel me? Then probably like around, you know, like March, April, you feel me? I might, you know, drop some new shit, you feel me?
Just in time for spring break, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the visuals is where it's at anyway these days,
yeah,
man.
man.
People want to see
bitch
that
want
shit.
to see that shit, you feel me? Like, I already know bitch want to see that shit, you feel me? So it's like, I'm finna just killing with the visuals, and I feel like I got so many singles on that bitch, like, man, like listening to the tape, like front to back, like, and listening to people, like the feedback. But yeah, it like, listening to that bitch, bro, and the feedback, bro, it's like so many singles on that bitch, you feel me, from all angles. I got shit for the girls on that bitch, shit for the streets, like all type of shit, you feel me? So I'm like, man, I feel like, and I know like the video bitch a video gonna catch their attention more than the song. So it's like song that's like people like they fucking with, but I know more people gonna get on it once they see a video to that bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. All right, so what's some of your goals for 2022? What you trying to accomplish these next 12 months, Skeebo?
Man, I'm trying to just goddamn keep working, you feel me? Like keep going up, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to knock out, I'm definitely just trying to keep their music like in their face, you feel me? Like build my network, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, just keep going hard with this shit, you feel me? Like, and running money up, you feel me? Like that's the main thing, you feel me? They gonna do that regardless, you feel me, over anything. But you know, just keep going up, man. Keep moving around and staying in motion.
I dig that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout outs you like to give before we wrap it up here, man?
Man, shit, you know, everybody I fuck with, my boy Quiet, man. My boy can't be here, you feel me? He handling the business right now, you feel me? But, you know, everybody know who I fuck with, you feel me? I'm hot right now, I ain't even gonna lie. I can't shout everybody out because I'm hot as fuck. But, you know, y'all know what it is, man. It's all love.
My cousin doing 50, the judge out to get me. Would've been a robber, but the pool up for with me. People getting the vibe, it ain't no love for these niggas. I ain't